no secret. The Patriots need to get Christian Gonzalez some help. When we would play teams that had not just one, but two superstar wide receivers, we got cooked a lot in the passing game, a.k.a. going up against somebody like Garrett Wilson. And also having another wide receiver that Aaron Rodgers is very familiar with. And then you go play the Miami Dolphins and Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Christian Gonzalez's only flaw is that there isn't two of them. So can the Patriots possibly sign a cornerback free agent that can give Christian Gonzalez some help? We're going to talk about that on today's show. Before we hop into that, let me ask this question, wide open. Who would be a good pair with Gonzo? Any name right now in the NFL, just go on ahead, put it down low, and we can talk a little bit later about whether or not that's feasible to actually get them, because I've got 4 players in my mind right now that I think could absolutely bolster this secondary. Let's go on ahead and talk a little bit about the cornerbacks that are currently on the Patriots roster and where we see them moving forward. Jonathan Jones, who really is the only relevant other cornerback that helped out Gonzo this year. Well, he's set to enter free agency. He's also 32 years old. Yeah, I want a veteran in the locker room, but that might be a little bit too old for my liking. Marcus Jones, I thought he did well as a backup this year. He's in a final year of his rookie contract. Isaiah Bolden, a name, again, that we didn't hear as much as I probably wanted to this last season. He's signed through 2025. Alex Austin needs to be re-signed. I think he is the closest you have to the similar skill set that Christian Gonzalez is able to provide in the secondary. And then Marcellus Dial, obviously the rookie this past season, the lone defender we drafted in 2024, we have him signed through 2027. The reason why you want to compliment Christian Gonzalez's skills is because what he did, it was just absolutely uncanny this year. 21 receptions allowed on 54 targets. He only allowed 273 yards this season. That is lockdown Gonzo Island like I have never seen before. 9 pass breakups and 2 interceptions, which one of those ended up being a pick 6. This obviously led him to be a second-team All-Pro. I thought he should have been first team. I thought he should have been Pro Bowl. But Gonzo has his sights set on something else. And because Christian Gonzalez is so good, he's able to lock down Garrett Wilson's, Jamar Chase's, Tyler Lockett's, Tyreek Hill's. But what about wide receiver 2s and wide receiver 3s? This is where the Patriots really struggle. There is no number 2 cornerback that even compares remotely to what Christian Gonzalez is distributing game in and game out. I asked you guys, who was your favorite player to watch in the Patriots defense this year? 99% of you said Christian Gonzalez. Why don't we get him some help? Here is free agent candidate number 1. You know him. You probably hate him because he is a New York Jet. DJ Reed. He has done wonders for the Jets in the last couple of seasons, but this is a division rival. So to get DJ Reed to sign with the Patriots may take a little extra pursuing from Elliott Wolf, Robert Kraft, and Mike Vrable. But I do like that he's 27, 28 years old. Because Christian Gonzalez only is in his second year in the NFL, having a veteran next to him in the backfield is going to help that communication and going to help develop Gonzo's skills even further, which I can't even imagine him getting actually better year in and year out. And no, the only flaw that I would say DJ Reed has had the last couple of seasons is that he doesn't overwhelm me in the interception category. Hell, he went through 2024 without an interception. But I like that he's at least a headhunter. 11 pass breakups, 9, 12, 10. So he at least can work side by side with a guy like Gonzo and maybe even lead that to a double coverage, and maybe Gonzo can pick him off. But another stat that I think would pair perfectly with a guy like Christian Gonzalez that only allowed 21 receptions on 54 targets this year is that DJ Reed allowed 2 or fewer receptions when he was in coverage 8 times in 14 games. 2 receptions or less 8 times this last season. You pair that with Christian Gonzalez, who literally allows about 1 reception a game. This passing game is going to be locked down for the Patriots defense moving forward. And in terms of free agents in the cornerback position, it really doesn't get that much better from DJ Reed. He's ranked 25th overall cornerbacks by PFF this last season. 17th in 2023, 20th in 2022. So we're seeing consistency throughout the years. Like I said, maybe he's not the best cornerback to grab an interception, but at least he's playing that man-to-man coverage. And having that secondary, if you can't draft a Travis Hunter, if he decides to stay as a wide receiver in the NFL, I think DJ Reed would be a great second option to provide one of the scariest lockdown secondaries in the NFL. Gonzo already put his name on the map, but if he can get a guy that's already established himself in the NFL like DJ Reed, I think that would be detrimental. So my question for you guys here, it's pretty simple. Should the Patriots sign DJ Reed? Type S for sign, type P for pass. Let me know what you guys think. I do have 3 more Patriots free agent targets in the cornerback position coming up here. But first, I do just want to go ahead and tell you guys really quick about this fantastic deal going around. Ladies, if you're watching this show, my man loves polos. He golfs. Whenever we go out to dinner, this is his nice attire. And I think this polo would look fantastic on anybody, whether it's going to be your dad, your boyfriend, your husband, any sorts. Right now, 45% off on Fanatics. You guys can rep this even at tailgates outside of Gillette Stadium later this year. If you guys are looking for a polo as the weather starts to warm up in the next couple of months, go on ahead and use our promo code chatsports.com/PatsPolo. That's the link that's going to get you guys to this polo. And then be sure to use this coupon, use this code, get yourself 45% off on this Patriots polo. They also have it in navy blue as well. So go on ahead. We will link this under this video in the comment section. Easy way for you guys to click that link and go snag this nice polo. Number 2, Carlton Davis, formerly playing with the Detroit Lions. Don't really see him sticking with the Lions here. I've actually seen a couple of rumors where the Jets and the Lions switch. Davis goes to the Jets, DJ Reed goes to the Lions, but why can't New England wiggle their way in there? We have $130 million in cap space. Carlton Davis had similar statistics to DJ Reed. So if you swing and miss on Reed, why not try picking up the phone and finding Carlton Davis? I know what you're thinking, Allie. The Detroit Lions secondary really wasn't that good. And I do agree with you, but Davis was the exception. 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, 11 pass breakups, the exact same as DJ Reed, except he had more tackles, and he had 2 more interceptions than DJ Reed did this last year. More TFLs and more forced fumbles. He had a hell of a year playing for what I thought was going to be the Super Bowl champions in the Detroit Lions. The only thing is that he did all of that in a shortened season. He broke his jaw in Week 15. Not a normal injury. So yes, while you may be thinking, oh, well, he was injured for the year, this isn't really an injury where you have to worry about him like re-tearing like an ACL. A broken jaw is kind of a fluke, in my opinion. And obviously the rehab to get him back may take a while because I don't actually know what that looks like. But I know that you don't have to worry about injury history so much with a guy like Davis. But you do have to worry about your salary cap because Spotrac is estimating that he will be signed, whatever team he goes to next, 3 years for $41 million. That is a hefty price for a cornerback that is towards the back of his 20s. I think it's worth it because I think he didn't make any moves last year in free agency. Nada, zip, none that actually made me really excited to watch the Patriots. So I think Elliott Wolf should open the checkbook and say, Mike Vrable, have fun. But is it necessary? You guys may think this whole video isn't even necessary because you have faith in re-signing Jonathan Jones or Marcellus Dial or Alex Austin. I personally think you need a veteran in the backfield. That's just me. The Patriots need another cornerback. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know in the comment section down below. Another option here is going to be Charvarius Ward as your cornerback in the backfield with Christian Gonzalez. What you should know here about Ward, currently playing for the 49ers, one thing that I feel that Mike Vrable is going to be more attracted to a guy like Ward is because of his physical playing style. If there is one thing I have heard Mike Vrable say time and time again is that he wants hard-nosed, smash-mouth, physical guys. And Ward fits that description. Not to mention, because the Patriots only had Christian Gonzalez, it wasn't as much man coverage as I wanted to because you had to play zone because there was nobody to replicate somebody like Gonzo. Having a guy like Ward will up your man-to-man coverage moving forward. And he is still 28. He's played with 3 different NFL teams throughout his tenure, but this season wasn't necessarily his best, and that's okay. He only played 12 games, did deal with a little bit of injury here, but look at the 2023 stats. 23 pass breakups. Holy shit. 5 interceptions. I mean, the guy put in work. Just because it was cut a little bit short here with that injury doesn't mean you should write him off. I think a 28-year-old would be perfect to give Gonzo the experience that he needs. And if not, my last signee for free agency that I think the Patriots should at least call on is Adoree Jackson. You know the name. He's played in the league for quite some time. And with a guy like Jackson, here are some things that you should probably know about the veteran in the NFL. Number one, he's got a pretty good size here, about 6 feet, 185 pounds. Last year, didn't have the greatest season, 28 tackles, 5 pass breakups, and 0 interceptions. Definitely not in terms of what we have seen in your DJ Reeds and your Wards, but he does have a little bit of injury history here. That is something you have to monitor moving forward. But with a guy like Adoree Jackson, you know that he has played with Mike Vrable before. He played for the Tennessee Titans, so maybe he can pick up the phone and say, hey, if you want to come back and play for me, maybe we'll have a position open for you. The only thing with Adoree Jackson is I don't think he mimics Christian Gonzalez's playing style like a DJ Reed does. I think this is kind of a step down. I personally would rather see Alex Austin or Marcellus Dial pop off in the next season than have an Adoree Jackson, but overall, it could add a little bit more depth nonetheless. Those are 4 options for you guys, and for Mike Vrable to consider signing in free agency. Who do you like best? Type DJ for DJ Reed. Type CD for Carlton Davis. Type CW, a lot of C's in here, for Ward, and AJ for Jackson. Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, the Patriots make a move. We make a video. Help us grow this channel, 22,000 subscribers. I hope you're one of them. Go on ahead and hit that sub button for me.